Many people know Professor Wole Soyinka as Nigeria's first Nobel laureate, an intellectual giant who has left a indelible mark on world literature. But what most people do not know is that right here at the University of Ibadan, Professor Wole Soyinka was part of a group of students who founded what eventually evolved into cultism in Nigeria. It all started here. But the story did not start with criminality or violence. It began with a protest, a radical movement among young students who are willing to confront tribalism, elitism, and oppression. The University of Ibadan, formerly called the University College Ibadan, was dominated with children of traditional rulers, wealthy businessmen, and colonial administrators. Children from modest environments and background were often sidelined. Tribalism, social exclusion, and class distinction define much of campus life. Together, they founded the Pirate Confraternity, formerly known as the National Association of Sea Dog, NAS. The man dies in all who keep silent in the face of tyranny. This was said by Wole Soyinka.
It was here, in this alcove, that it all started. The very first campus fraternity in Nigeria, perhaps in all of Africa. We called ourselves the Pyrates, spelled deliberately with a Y. And we gathered as a kind of rebellious gesture against the colonial, formal, rather staid, stuffy atmosphere of the first university of Nigeria.
Back in the 1950s, it was simply a fun and debating society, our passion fueled with pre-independence idealism. After all, we were soon to be freed from the colonial yoke of Britain. We created an imaginary, non-conformist world, a piratical language, and chivalric code. Chivalry? Today's...
And that was the reality Wole Soyinka and 6 other students wanted to challenge. They became known as the Magnificent Seven, bold, fearless, and committed to change. Ralph Okpara, Olumuyiwa Awe, Ikpeare Ayimokwede, Sylvanus Egbuche, Pius Olege, and Nathaniel Oyelola all shared the vision of equality. And with the rise of military regime, what started as a noble resistance against oppression was later corrupted by political interference, personal ambition, and rivalry, eventually descending into criminal and violent activity on campuses. And it all began here, on the very campus we walk every day. And that is why the understanding of history is very important. As students of University of Ibadan, it is not just our responsibility to excel academically, but also to know where we're coming from as a community.